Welcome to ECE-340, Engineering Probability, Random Variables, and Random Processes. I'm Dr. Bradley Duncan, and I'll be your instructor this semester. I designed this course many years ago, and in fact I taught for the first time an early predecessor to this course way back, I think, in 1999. This is, in my opinion, one of the more valuable courses you will take as an undergraduate electrical engineering or computer engineering student. I'm going to teach you ways by which we can quantify, and precisely quantify in some cases, the randomness that we will experience, that you will experience throughout your career. Perhaps you've taken engineering courses where you've derived or developed a series of relationships that predict precise results for circuit outputs or system performance. And then you've gone into a lab and discovered that things don't quite work the way you expected. Well, nothing typically works exactly the way textbook answers might lead you to believe. There's randomness in the world. There's randomness in resistors, capacitors, inductors, and such. There's noise in the environment that has to be accounted for. Probability, statistics, random variables, random processes will afford you with a collection of tools to help you understand and quantify this randomness and make some sense of it. My intention is to teach you tools and tips and techniques that I've actually used in my own work and in my own research projects. My intention is not to waste your time, but rather to teach you what I have found particularly valuable. Some of this is not going to be in the textbook, unfortunately, but it will be made available to you for regular viewing through a sequence of online videos and handouts and other material that I'll make available to you through the Isidore website. Please make sure you read our course syllabus in great detail. In the interest of time, I'm not going to go through all of the details in this introductory video. The syllabus itself runs for approximately 10 pages. It's quite detailed. If you have any questions about how the course will be administered, what we'll be doing, please feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email, or send me a meeting invitation through the Google calendaring tool. I'm meticulous about using UD's branded version of Google Calendar, and you are free, and I've set it to be publicly viewable. You're free to send me a meeting invitation at any time when my calendar doesn't indicate that I'm stuck in a meeting or otherwise occupied. I might have to suggest an alternate meeting time, but nevertheless, feel free to send me an invitation at your convenience. What you're about to experience is a hybrid online / face-to-face course. Some might characterize this course as an inverted classroom experience. My intention is to videotape my traditional lectures. I'm going to do the math for you via a sequence of pre-recorded videos that I'm going to make available to you through Isidore. We're going to then use our class time, and yes, we're going to meet at our usual class time 3 days a week. And during our regular class time, we're going to talk together about course material. I'll answer any questions that you might have. We'll do homework problems together. We'll prepare for tests together, etc. You'll also be taking your tests and the final exam in class in the usual manner. So we'll spend a lot of time talking to one another, meeting with one another, spending time on campus with one another. A lot of what I would have traditionally done in our lecture time is instead going to be available online via Isidore. A little bit about me. I grew up in a little town called Abingdon, Virginia, down in the southern part of Virginia near the Tennessee border. You can probably sense a little bit of a southern accent in my voice. Little town had about 4,000 people in it when I was growing up. It hasn't grown a whole lot since then. I was the first person in my immediate and my extended family on both sides, both my mom and dad's side of the family. I was the first one to go to college, first one to graduate, and certainly the first one to end up with a PhD. I went to Virginia Tech and got my bachelor's, master's, and PhD degrees in electrical engineering in 1986, 1988, and 1991, respectively. I finished my PhD in the spring of 1991. I did my research in fiber optics, holography, and optical image processing. And about 6 weeks after they mailed me my diploma, I came to the University of Dayton, and I've been here ever since. I guess that means I've been here just about 22 years now. I'm a tenured full professor in the electrical and computer engineering department. I have a joint appointment in the graduate-only electro-optics program. I'm also currently the executive director of the Office for Graduate Academic Affairs. My office is in St. Mary's 200. I don't live and work in Kettering Labs any longer. Please do feel free to come see me. It's on the second floor across the hall from the president's office, but it's really not a very scary place to be. We are very happy to see students all the time. I'm a Marianas Educational Associate. That means that I am a partner with the Society of Mary in their quest to bring to life their mission in higher education. I am not a member of the Society of Mary, nor am I a member of the Daughters of Mary Immaculate, quite obviously by virtue of my gender, but I am a partner with the Marianists attempting to preserve, protect, and keep the Marianist educational philosophy alive for the next generation of learners and teachers. I'm married. I have 3 children. My son's our oldest. He's 10. I have 2 daughters, 8 and 4. I'm a Cub Scout den leader. In fact, I'm my son's Webelo's den leader. I'm quite skilled at building Pinewood Derby cars. I have a certificate in lay pastoral ministry from the Athenaeum of Ohio in Cincinnati. And I'll end by saying that sometime if you really get bored, you might ask me about my exploits in high energy starch acceleration. Have a nice evening.